Today, I'm super excited. We've got Greg Mecomber here on the show. Greg currently works as a maintenance and reliability engineer at the Smile and Direct Club, cosmetic dentistry startup specializing in clear dental aligners. Over the years, he's worked in the maintenance field from automotive, hospitality, as well as infrastructure groups and heavy equipment. Greg recently earned his CMRP credentials in 2019. Congratulations, Greg. Welcome to the show, Greg. I'm super excited to be speaking with you today.
Well, thank you, Ryan. I'm thrilled to be here on this special social distancing edition.
Exactly. You've got the social distancing Masterminds and Maintenance podcast edition. The way that I always love to start these things off is just sharing a little bit more about your background, how you got into this space, and how you got started in the maintenance and reliability industry.
All right. Well, maintenance was never really something that was on my radar. In fact, I made every effort I could to avoid getting in this line of work. I grew up in very South Mississippi working agriculture. We weren't a big co-op or anything, so between vaccinations and crop rotations, I spent a lot of time mending fences and repairing farm equipment. Also during this time, I spent a great deal of time at New Taliban, which is an ashram in my town. And as part of my service to the temple, I performed minor repairs to the buildings and helped with the general upkeep of the gardens and buildings. When I turned 18, I joined the Air Force and was assigned to a civil engineering unit. And our main purpose in life was airfield maintenance. And much of our peacetime mission was base maintenance, infrastructure, construction, building and repairing roads, sidewalks, drainage systems, fences, and assisting other trades by providing heavy equipment support, maintaining parks, and even a golf course on the base. We also maintained a fleet of heavy construction equipment to include mobile concrete plants and asphalt plants. And I think there was one specific event during my time in the military that has allowed me to be successful and never get bored or burn out in this field. It was something that one of my former bosses in the military, Ed Sabula, said to me that has stuck with me ever since. I was hanging out in the hallway and one of my fellow airmen went into the boss's office to complain about something. And my boss replied in this typical booming voice, "Don't bring me a problem unless you're also going to bring a solution with it." And I'm paraphrasing what he said, but ever since then, I've always tried to find a solution to a problem instead of just letting it be somebody else's problem. And after doing my time in the military, I went to university in Tennessee, jumped from major to major and job to job, mostly customer service, which I enjoyed, until life brought me back to Mississippi, where I was able to attend Pearl River Community College. My intention was to get a degree in biomedical equipment repair, but I wound up triple majoring in the former as well as electronics and instrumentation and controls. And my goal from then was to get into an entry-level engineering tech position, but this is proving difficult because NASA wasn't interested, nor was the Department of the Navy. I finally landed my first job as a temp at Schneider Electric building switchgears. Then I began going through the doors that were consistently open to me, which always seemed to be multi-craft maintenance positions in industrial environments. Once I landed this job, I continued reading, watching webinars, going to ISA meetings, and generally bugging the heck out of anyone that would give me the time of day. And by doing that, I found some good mentors and did some job shadowing along the way. And there were a few that pushed me to take on more responsibility, which I gladly did. And I learned new skills and perfected new ones that I already knew, which let me continue growing professionally. All this time, and I still have a passion for finding solutions and for meeting the needs of customers. And all those years I spent trying to avoid getting into the maintenance field, even though I was something I was already doing, but just didn't realize it. All those years avoiding it, and it has proven to be one of the most rewarding and challenging fields I've ever had the privilege of being a part of. And people ask me from time to time what I do, and many times I just tell them that I get to solve puzzles every day, as every day presents a new challenge and a potential new and innovative solution.
That's awesome. I mean, it sounds like you've had such an amazing journey, almost coming full circle from working in the military all the way to working customer success back into this maintenance reliability industry and world. I also want to ask you the question. So I know that you recently passed your CMRP. What motivated you, and who pushed you to take that CMRP exam?
Well, I think it was just myself that pushed me. The motivation was I didn't have any bachelor's degree, and I figured, well, I need to have something else to let people know that I'm ambitious and I'm willing to learn more.
That's awesome. That's so amazing. And congratulations once again on passing that.
Thank
That's a
you.
huge
I
accomplishment.
appreciate it.
Can you share with all of our listeners different ways they can connect with you and watch you, learn from you along your journey?
Oh, if you want to connect with me, the best way to do it would be LinkedIn. look me up, send me a connection request. And if you heard this podcast, mention that to me, and I'll be more than happy to make your acquaintance.